Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Tyro here, and today we're talking about what if Naruto was a Titan shifter from Attack on Titan. I hope you guys enjoy. This is part 2 of the what if, and yeah, let's just continue on last time. We open up with Team 7 about to begin a training exercise on the training grounds. When Naruto starts to see flashes of a man slaughtering many people, Naruto then awakes to Sakura worrying about Naruto's well-being. He just passed out of nowhere, she states, and she asked if Naruto was okay. She states he's fine, and Sasuke states that Kakashi's taking too long. Which, unironically, then Kakashi appears behind Sasuke and states the rules of the exercise. Now, helping each other, you have to take one bell, and you have to try your hardest. With those rules, Kakashi yells begin, and everybody scatters into the woods. Naruto is near Kakashi in a bush to try and study him and, see his movements when he sees Sasuke charging at Kakashi blindly. At first, he could care less, thinking that he's dumb, but then he starts noticing that Sasuke is losing, and somebody in the back of his head is telling him to protect Sasuke. As Naruto charges to protect Sasuke, he was able to conjure a white shield from his skin. Sasuke states that he's breaking the rules, and Naruto then replies that he doesn't care. Then Sasuke replies to that those who break the rules are scum. And just like the circle of life, Naruto states that he doesn't care. That those who break the rules are scum, but those who abandon their teammates are worse than scum. And Kakashi was off guard. How did he know that phrase? Maybe it was just a coincidence. As Naruto's eyes started to glow blue, Naruto would then yell to Sasuke to go into the forest. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura meet up to discuss their plan of attack. Sasuke would ask Naruto if he could transform into a Titan, but Naruto states that he couldn't because Kakashi knows his weak spot. Sakura then realizes that Naruto is able to use his Titan's abilities while in human form, and then Kakashi appears behind Sakura. Hey, Kakashi says as Naruto forms a white sword out of his skin. Kakashi and Naruto begin a power struggle with Naruto with a sword and Kakashi with a puny kunai, and yet with that he was a lot stronger. While Naruto's hands was near his mouth, Kakashi would then think to himself that Naruto is just threatening to transform and that there's no way he would do it. While Kakashi was distracted, Sasuke and Sakura would attempt to take the bells, but Kakashi would then stop them by jumping into the trees. Naruto yells at Sasuke and Sakura to get away from him as he bites his hand, transforming into the Titan. But Kakashi notices something. Naruto's Titan forms from the feet up instead of the nape down. That's the Warhammer Titan? Sasuke would ask himself. The Warhammer Titan would then conjure more of a battlefield above the trees so his friends could try and fight Kakashi. Kakashi would try to cut the nape of the Titan to fish out Naruto, but then soon realizes that Naruto isn't in the nape. Meanwhile, underneath the structure, Naruto is conjuring a white rope-like cord that is connected to the Titan's foot. You have to attack Kakashi directly. I can offer support, Naruto states to Sakura and Sasuke. Sakura disagreed with Naruto until she sees Sasuke jumping into the platform that Naruto conjured. So this is your plan, Kakashi thinks to himself. Sasuke and Sakura would then start to rush Kakashi as Kakashi would start dodging, but he couldn't jump because each time the Warhammer Titan would swing at him. Eventually, Sakura and Sasuke were able to get the bells, and Kakashi passed them for their teamwork and ableness to work together. A few days later, and the useless missions, Naruto and Sasuke would ask Kakashi if they can get better missions. Kakashi states, well, you guys do need the experience, and goes to the Hokage office. After about a day or two, he comes back and states that they have to escort a bridge builder to his homeland. Naruto jumps in excitedness as he's finally getting a real mission to prove to everybody that he can be a protector of the village instead of the monster they think he is. They start escorting the bridge builder when a couple of rain ninja try to attack. Mist ninja try to attack. Luckily, Naruto was able to spot them before most people, and Kakashi knew they were there from the start. Naruto conjures a tree-like structure to keep them at bay, as Kakashi would interrogate them. Kakashi would scold the bridge builder, as this would be classified as an S rank or an B rank or an A rank and not a C rank. He states he's sorry, but Kakashi just doesn't care and says that they can move on, as they do escort him to his house. Kakashi states that he wants to teach them ninjutsu. So Naruto and the rest of his team got different training. As they were learning how to walk on walls, Naruto mainly focused on his Titan shifting abilities, mainly controlling his Titan and or conjuring his Titan abilities without needing to go into Titan form. Pretty much, they'll spend a good week here, and Naruto would learn a lot. Like his Titan, if he's in a human form and he's using his Titan abilities, they're not as strong and durable as they would be in his Titan form. So it's just more efficient if he's in his Titan form. Also, because it's human skin, it doesn't really regenerate, so he can only have 1 to 2 chances of using it before he actually needs to stop, or else he would, start peeling skin, and it would just, it would go downhill from there. Technically, Naruto could go until all his skin is peeled and go into Titan form, but he just doesn't want to. So he has like 1 to 2 shots. And pretty much after that, they head to the bridge. The Zoro fight does not happen like normal, as it actually happens on the bridge instead. And since Haku pretty much has nothing to hide, she helps him. And pretty much, Naruto does stay, like he does sleep in like normal. And Sasuke is fighting Haku. Obviously, he's trapped in the mirror thing. Sakura is protecting the bridge builder, as Kakashi is fighting. After a little bit, Naruto wakes up, and he pretty much does the same thing. He saves the boy. I honestly forgot his name, and his mother, who I also forgot the name of too, and I'm just too lazy to write it down. But after a bit, Naruto would eventually get back to where his group is after the little kid directed him to where the bridge would be. Sasuke is still trapped in the mirrors thing, but just like in the original, Naruto makes a huge entrance to boost his ego and also to catch them off guard a little bit. And now Naruto is trapped in the prison with Sasuke. But unlike in the original, Naruto is actually capable of protecting them both. So Haku tries to do the whole mirror thing, but Naruto realizes that if he can conjure it big enough, he can make a tree-like structure or its roots, so it's a lot harder for him to move. So Naruto does that, but at a cost of all the skin on his right arm is just off, like it's just gone, which would be a really gross sight to see for Sasuke, but it's nothing that he hasn't seen before. After Naruto's arm was now rendered useless, right arm, because of the skin, Sasuke then tried to protect Naruto, as Haku has to now resort to hand-to-hand combat because she can't move as well as before. With the tree structure, it actually allowed Sasuke to abuse the area that Naruto just gave him to try and get the jumps on Haku, which worked for a little while before Haku can now begin to read Sasuke's movement. After a little bit, Sasuke then lost his upper hand, and Haku began dominating the fight. Naruto, with his right arm gone, tries to sacrifice his left arm, but Sasuke quickly yells at Naruto, realizing what he's thinking. Naruto then sits there thinking that he's useless, as Sasuke is now pretty much losing the fight, taking hit after hit, and Haku, quote unquote, kills Sasuke. Naruto looks at Sasuke's lifeless body, and not knowing, Naruto's eyes begin to glow blue. As he saw Sasuke's lifeless body, he would slam his right arm, triggering the Titan activation process. His Titan form would then emerge as a more monstrous looking Warhammer Titan. Haku was amazed at the power of this Titan as Naruto stood over Sasuke, and that conjured a giant hammer, swinging at Haku, hitting the mark, flinging her hundreds of yards in the air. He was then trying to attack her in the air, but she then gets onto the hammer and tries attempting at attacking Naruto while running on the hammer. Naruto then throws the hammer into the river below. Haku jumps off to luckily land on the bridge. She gets on and realizes that pretty much everybody stopped to watch the fight. Naruto would then stomp his feet, and the Titan's skin would then create a tree-like structure to try and attack Haku. She couldn't really get away because if she went up, she'd get stuck. Pretty much, she had to take it full force. She does get impaled on the foot, but she is able to get out of the situation alive at least. But Naruto then looks at her, pretty much he is angry, and conjures a giant spear and chucks it at Haku, and this time impaling her through the chest. Naruto then let out a scream as his rage continued on. Inside of the nape, Naruto was only thinking to himself to kill. As then, Zabuza, seeing that Haku is now dead, in a fit of rage would use the water-style water dragon jutsu to knock the Warhammer Titan into the river. And since the Warhammer is right now out of steam, Naruto is able to get out of the Titan before actually submerging into the river. But then Zabuza pretty much appears in front of Naruto, knocking him into the river, hoping that he cannot swim. But just for luck, he uses another water dragon to make sure Naruto is submerged to the bottom of the river, so he pretty much can't get out. Sasuke would then get up, now realizing what happened, and tries to use a fire style follow jutsu, and then Zabuza chucks his sword at him when Kakashi then grabs the sword with his hand, now that his hand is bleeding, and sets the sword down. Alright Zabuza, remember this is you and me, Kakashi would state as their fight continued. Sakura would then try and retrieve Sasuke, which actually she does, and tries to heal him because she's been studying some healing jutsu. Naruto at the bottom of the river passes out. Naruto then wakes up pretty much like in the middle of a pond, and he sees the previous users of the Warhammer Titan. And like before, he can only make out the closest one as the man walked up and sat down. As he then announces his name as Itachi Uchiha. Naruto would then recognize the last name and wondered if he was relative to Sasuke. He says, yeah, I'm his older brother. As Naruto would then ask what happened, and he said, Ever since I was stripped of my Warhammer Titan, I wasn't allowed to use the abilities since they were in you. But the good thing was I wasn't dead. The thing about having a Titan is if you lose your Titan, you don't die automatically. Especially Uchihas and Uzumakis, since they have longer lifespans. But into any other ninja, yeah, they would have died. After that, I was ordered to kill all the other Uchihas as they're a threat to the village. Well, they wouldn't be noticed as a threat if I wasn't here. Naruto would then ask so many questions as Itachi would just only explain, listen, Naruto, I'm the reason why you have a protective thing over Sasuke. I'm sorry for trying to take over your personality. It's just, I don't like seeing my little brother get hurt. Just promise me you will try your best to protect him, okay? Itachi would stay and ask. Naruto nods his head and says, alright, listen. There is one person here that I want you to avoid. The first ever user of the Warhammer Titan never wanted peace in the village. If anything, he hated the village with a passion. Make sure it doesn't get into his hands. Oh yeah, as he stands up and states, look out for Orochimaru. He's a weird one. As then you walk into a void. And then Naruto would wake up on the bottom of the river, floating off. Naruto would then rise out of the water as he realizes that he's pretty far from the bridge, but begins to run towards it. Naruto does make it to the bridge, but he has to scale it. Luckily, he was a natural at running up walls, so it wasn't really that hard for him. He gets up to the wall and he sees Kakashi bloody and battered, as Zabuza is standing over him. Naruto then uses Titan abilities again, then uses a spear onto Zabuza. Zabuza was impaled, but he wasn't even close to dead. Zabuza would believe of the impalement and just go after Naruto, nearly killing him, before he heard this. Clap, clap, and clap. As a short man, a short overweight man, was disrespecting his teammate's body, saying that he knew hiring ninja puppets would work, but not this hard, not this much. Anyway, men kill him, as he would point towards Zabuza. Naruto would look at the disrespected body, but he wouldn't care as much as the original. It's actually Zabuza who cared more. As Zabuza looked, he then bit his hand. Zabuza then jumped over into the river as then a giant titan emerged. This titan was the Attack Titan, and the owner of the Attack Titan was the 7th swordsman of the month, Zabuza. Kakashi then realizes what this means, and it just made his job even harder. They have to fight a Titan shifter. Zabuza was fighting, Zabuza's Attack Titan was slaughtering Gato's men, but luckily they knew how to handle Titan shifters, so they were able to figure out the nape and where to cut. They eventually cut Zabuza, but Gato tells him to keep him alive, as now he wants the power of the Attack Titan. He has a Titan syringe. Those don't come by easy, he says, as Titans were extinct a while ago, so finding Titan spinal fluid is a rarity. They're worth pretty much millions, and Gato, with his money, was able to get a few. Gato was about to inject himself, but in the blink of an eye, Kakashi jumps for the ejection, and since Gato is already in the motion, accidentally gives Kakashi the serum. He becomes a Titan, and the first person he eats is Gato, and pretty much most of his men. Then he sees Zabuza, and eats Zabuza, now having the power of the Attack Titan. Kakashi wakes up with Naruto looking at him, pretty much trying to watch over and making sure he's okay. And pretty asks what happened, as Naruto says, Kakashi, we have 2 Titan shifters in Team 7, you and me. And Kakashi was very confused. What the hell was going on? As Naruto explains how he jumped in the way of the syringe so Gato wouldn't have the power of the Attack Titan, and now that we have 2 Titan shifters. As Kakashi would think to himself, another thing I stole from you, Obito. Damn it. As Naruto, for some reason, remembers the name Obito, but has never heard it until now. Obito? Who's Obito? And as Kakashi says, it's an old friend. A while ago, he was eaten by a random Titan. But Titans were extinct for a while, so we didn't know where it came from. Whatever. He told me that in his last words, he wanted me to have a shotgun gun. But I guess I shouldn't dwell in the past now. Now I have the power to protect people I care about. Alright, Naruto, let's hurry up and get back to the village. We have to put into the report. As Naruto says, "We are already here in the village, Kakashi. We dragged you all the way over here." As he then ruffles with Naruto's hair, saying thank you in a pretty playful way. Naruto has never really had that done to him before, so he didn't know if it was supposed to be a sign of gratitude or him just making fun of his hair. He kind of sat there and think about it for a second, but ultimately just didn't care in the end. He began to walk in the streets with the rest of Team 7. A few days later, Kakashi requests Team 7 to order near a bridge, as he has good news and even better news. The good news is that the bridge is now named Warhammer Bridge, after Naruto pretty much saving them. And even greater news, the Chunin exams is coming up soon. As Naruto says the Chunin exams, as he thinks himself finally a place he can excel at. As he was very excited as he heard that Death Force was actually part of the Chunin exams. Sasuke would ask what Death Force is, and he says, "With my Titan abilities, I could probably wreck up a few people." Then Kakashi just kind of trying to explain the Chunin exams, like the name entails, is the exam so you can be tuning. Honestly, you don't have to take it, but you probably should. You can take it next year if you guys don't feel ready. But then, feeling insulted, Sasuke says, "We are taking the test this year. Come on, we have a Titan Shifter and a Uchiha, and..." As he looks at Sakura, and then he says a healer. As Sakura was now kind of having self-doubts. Naruto can already heal himself, and the only person that she needs to heal is Sasuke. Naruto's a Titan Shifter, Kakashi's a Titan Shifter, and Sasuke's an Uchiha. All she is a Haru now, so she doesn't really think she's special. But Sasuke can see this and pretty much tells her, "Yeah, a healer is the most important part of the team. Who's gonna be able to heal me? I don't have Titan abilities." As Naruto would then state, "Yeah, okay, that makes sense. We're taking it this year, no matter what." As Kakashi states, "Yeah, whatever. I don't care. You have around a week to train, so bye." As he disappears randomly. And that's where I'm ending part 1. From now on, I'm gonna have a schedule, a new video every Saturday. It's easier, it's better, it makes you actually expect it, because I've been having a random ass schedule, because I am having you can tell in the background, it's very hard to record, especially because I have a little brother who won't shut up, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and have a nice day.